ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Welcome to another segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation today continues from Rag Asa Mahalla Pehla, Patee Likhi. And this is the sixth part, stanzas 18 through 20, and the reading. Nanai Ravat Rahai Ghat Antar, har gun gave soi, ape-aap milaye karta, punarab janm na hoi. Tattay taru pavjal hoa, taka ant na paya, ना तर ना तुलहा हम बूडस तार लहे तारण राया. थथ थान थनंतर सोई जाका किया सब होआ. क्या परम क्या माया कहिए ज्योत सुपावे Soi pala. So the lesson from the letter Nanai Ravat Rahai. The lesson here is to erase the ego by cultivating cardinal virtues. So the Guru says, Ravat Rahai. Rahai is in the past, meaning present. Ravat Rahai, that which remains illuminated. Ghat Antar, within the heart. Har, that is the har. Gun gave soi, give it expression. It is the essence within you. Ravat Rahai Ghat Antar, har gun gave soi. So that which remains illuminated within the heart. The Guru is telling us that the har is always present within you because it is the animating force, the light, if you will. Ravat is resonance. Light. So the Creator is always present within as the animating light. And this har is also called the karta, ape-aap milaye karta. So what the Guru is saying is that sing praise to that har. That is to say, resonate with it. And how do you do that? By becoming like it. By becoming like it implies assimilating its qualities. And when we cultivate its qualities, the Creator, the Karta, integrates the ego self into the self. Ape-aap milaye karta. Now it so happens that the Karta is in fact the har. As Gurbani says, har jio karta tu karta kartar. So the karta and the har are not distinct entities. So when we cultivate qualities and integration means our consciousness expanding, our perspective changing, exceeding, transcending our conditioning. We look at the world with a fixed view. Ape-aap milaye means your expansion in consciousness to where this world that you view through your conditioned sense now looks quite different. And then the Guru says, once you accomplish, once you break the banks of your ego self, punarab janam na hoi. Punarab janam na hoi, a repeated birth. So this can be understood as the erasure of the ego self, the conditioned mind, which tends to repeat itself, punarab, repeatedly. The ego displays the same kind of behavior over and over and over again, and that is what binds us. So that was the lesson from Narna, which is to erase the ego self so that you can live more creatively. And the next alphabet, and the next letter of the alphabet is Tatta. Tatta taru pavajal hoa, taru pavajal hoa. That if I wish to cross over the pavajal, the ocean of fear, this is a state of the consciousness, because consciousness in Gurmat has been signified or symbolized as an ocean with thought waves running through it. So, tatta taru pavajal hoa. So if you wish to cross over, so your consciousness, which is ego consciousness, is riddled with fear, fear of survival, essentially, fear of death. Taka ant na paya. So the Guru is saying, how can I cross over this ocean of fear? Meaning, how do I overcome this fear of death? How do I negotiate life whose limits I cannot fathom? Taka ant na paya. Na tar na tulha. Tar na tulha, without a raft and a paddle. I'm sure to drown. Hamabudas. The point being, you need the right guidance, you need the right tools in order to accomplish a purpose. So if you have to cross over this metaphoric ocean of fear, then you need the tools. And the tools come in the form of Gur guidance, Sabad. That is what you need. So the lesson from the letter Tatta is to seek Gur guidance in negotiating the ocean of life. And the third letter that we consider today is Tatta. Tatta than thanantar soi. In every place and all spaces within, interspace, resides the Creator. Than thanantar soi. A reference, third person reference. Than thanantar soi, jaka kiya sab hoa, the ultimate cause of everything that happens. It is the cause. Jaka kiya sab hoa. Kya param kya maya kahiye, jo tis pave soi pala. Now, this is the state of mind of the integrated individual, the cultured individual, the Gurmukh. For them, kya param kya maya kahiye, they are untouched. So those who have found union, meaning whose ego consciousness has expanded to become her consciousness, or those, to put it another way, who are attuned to hukum, who are in harmony with this universal will, they are untouched by doubt and the world play of Maya. Kya param kya Maya kahiye. Why? Because to them, in every place and interspace, it is the same Creator. So whatever comes to pass is good, is acceptable. Jo tis pave soi pala. So that is how, you see, when the ego is erased, these judgments cease to happen. When we live in ego, we are reacting, responding and judging things as they happen. And sometimes we are pleased with outcomes, sometimes we are not, sometimes we are fearful, sometimes we are happy. We are pushed around by forces that we have little control over. But a Gurmukh just surfs the waves that come. All is good. So the lesson is acceptance. Do not be the Gur guided. Those who have sought Gur guidance are not assailed by self-doubt. They're not assailed by fear because they have dedicated themselves to a larger cause. Hukam. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.